I'm Dan Jesse, originally from Yorkshire, living in Carlisle now, and I'm 35.
I'm Ben Fisher, I'm 27 years old, and I'm from Carlisle, born and bred.
Me and Ben, we like to go out. We used to do a lot of mountain biking and snowboarding. We do a lot of surfing, paddleboarding.
We do a lot of open water swimming, cliff jumping, wakeboarding, water skiing, anything like that gets us out and about and gets us having fun. I also do a bit of speed flying, skydiving and base jumping on top of that as well. I love Carlisle because it's almost the central point to the entirety of the UK. And just on our doorstep, within half an hour, we can be in one of the most beautiful places in the world, which is the Lake District National Park.
So my day job is I'm a web developer. People in the F1 industry. I work with people in the snowboard industry, like with mountain bike shops, road bike shops, garden centres, pram shops and everything, so a full spectrum of people.
My main day job is a renewable energy business. It's a family-run business. We love it. It's fixing things and saving the planet at the same time. Dan and I think like many friends, for a long time, dream of owning a business together. The cluster of both of our skills created a real good mesh.
Me and Ben spent a lot of time in cars and things, going to different places to go surfing, to go biking, and one of those great things in those conversations was, let's do something together. And this opportunity came up with Ben being an engineer and me being a digital nomad, and a love of working with something physical rather than digital. It just seemed like a really great kind of combination. So anything that I can't do, Ben can do, and anything that Ben can't do, I can do. And between us, if we can't do it, we'll figure it out.
For me, and I think for us, map sculpture is creating art. What we're trying to create is a physical representation of exactly what you would see. If you were out in the mountains, in the Lake District, we want you to look at a view. We're trying to create as close to realistically possible that landscape out of natural products and materials. We do custom projects for people all over the world.
We use it as a bit of a prototype, but it's still, you can see Derwent water here, so you'll have Keswick and then views up to Latrig with Cat Bell. bicycle pipe and things like that. So it's a really nice part of the map, but we just love the size and the scale of the full thing.
Most of our clients, especially the ones that buy a custom map, will have a very definitive moment that connects them to that map that they're buying. An example I may give of a gentleman that came up from Sevenoaks. His son was one of the youngest people ever to complete the full 214 Wainwrights in the Lake District. We just sat back and listened how excited they were looking at this map and going over every peak, reminiscing of every story that they'd had, every adventure that they'd had, and it was just amazing to see. We were bringing that back to life for them, and it was a physical representation of so many memories all wrapped up into one. And that's the sort of thing that really makes this job worth doing, really. It's the best part of our job is being able to see people's eyes light up.
The most rewarding part for me with the business is seeing people's face light up so that they'll be able to tell the stories, and I can fully appreciate that because I really wanted that product. I had to have it, and the ability to create such a thing and to have a product that you're proud of and to have a product that you would have yourself and that you'd happily pay for yourself is the first step to creating a business that you want to be a part of.
I think the best thing about this business is that we're already doing all these amazing things out and about. We're already out in the mountains and we're already looking at these beautiful sights, and now what we're doing is taking the things that we see and the experience that we have and bringing them into a product and going, this is what I've seen today, oh my god. Brings a whole other dimension to every activity we do, and it's allowed us to also create connections between what we're actually doing and then something that we then turn into a physical attribute. There's a very small number of people in this world have seen this view from this perspective, and I am looking down on the landscapes that we create, and it just gives me a whole other understanding of what we do and a whole other different way of seeing the maps that we create and the landscapes that we actually live in. Sometimes if an order comes in for a map and it's an area that we maybe don't know as well, we will occasionally put on a set of hiking boots and head on out there and explore. It's always best to see it in the flesh. There's nothing better.
You'll always see us with the map doing this, kind of getting our eye down to where we would be when we were walking or when we were doing whatever, just to make sure that what we saw the day that we were out is exactly what we can represent there. So one of the benefits that we have about being outdoorsy people is that we understand why people would buy our maps. So we really can kind of connect with that emotive response that the maps kind of trigger. And living in Cumbria, we understand the mountain. The outdoor community around here is great, and we get to chat to different people. Like, oh, what's your favourite walk? What map would make a great piece to make? What would you have on your mantelpiece? So we get to chat to a lot of outdoorsy people, and it's a great community and great atmosphere, and it allows us to feel like we're part of that. So we have a product that people want to have on their desks, and it's just a nice thing to be a part of.